Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday indeed. Made it through another week. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. It is a beautiful day here in the McDonough area. Um, got my grass cut yesterday, so yard looking pretty good. Dave's a happy camper. So let's see who we got. See who we got over here this morning. Says Dave Clemens. Happy TGIF everyone here on Facebook. Yeah. Good to see you. Dave. Dwayne, aka Joanne, says good morning, Dave Gatton. Troy, LB, Hobby, Greg, Steven, T. Russ. Okay. I guess all them folks are here. Here's LB Sharp. He's here. Good morning, LB. How you doing this morning? Larry Galt says, happy Friday, everyone. Had our first deceased in the county from COVID-19. Rain for the next 3 days. Yeah, we've got, we always get what whether you had. And we've got, they say it's not going to be quite as bad this Sunday as it was last Sunday because we had all those tornadoes and stuff last Sunday. But there's still severe weather, high winds, and a chance of tornadoes. Not quite as high as last week, but so I'll be keeping my fingers crossed again that no trees blow down. Troy Pritchard's in the house. Says, good morning, everybody. Happy birthday, Dave. Happy Friday. Thank you, Troy. Good to see you on here. Doug Sis says, happy birthday, David. Ooh, he's getting so formal. Hope it's a great one. They're all good, man. Every day is like a birthday to me. If I can wake up and roll out of bed and my feet hit the floor, I am grateful. So they're all good. Steve in Toronto says, good morning, early birds. Yeah, I guess a lot of these comments were 8:37 was that one. All those other ones were before. So Russ Meadows in the house says, hello, folks. Rain this weekend in southeast Texas. Yeah. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. Oh, he's trying to type remember. I'm not sure what that is. I'm unfamiliar with that spelling. Steve Gronsky says, good morning, everyone. 37 going to 59. Thumbs up, Dave, and happy birthday. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it. Dwayne wants to know how Jim is making out. Well, let me just tell you about old Jim. I was sitting here at my desk yesterday around 10:30, and I still had my phone on silent, so it wasn't ringing or anything. And I just happened to look down, and it said, Jim is calling. And I'm like, oh, no, what's going on? I figured maybe Jill was calling from his phone or something. It could be bad news or whatever. Well, I pick up the phone, and there's old Jim. Hey, Dave, how you doing? Just like it sounded great. He was setting up in the hospital, still had some tubes in him, and he said he was probably going to be there. Might get released maybe as early as Sunday, but probably Monday. But he sounded fantastic. So that was like an early birthday present for me to hear from him because he had it pretty rough. He was telling me about it, and it wasn't any fun. But yeah, he's doing good. So looks like he's the worst of it's behind him. So Kevin L's in the house. How you doing, Kevin? Gary Hammond Wood Creations says, good morning. How you doing, Gary? Let's see. Paul Stewart is in the house. Says, good morning, everyone. I have a meeting in a few minutes. Hope y'all have a great day. And that was at 9:01, so I guess he's probably in some meeting now. Good to see you anyway, Paul. Thanks for stopping by. Mike Reynolds is in the house. Happy birthday, Dave. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. There's Bart Bixel, TGIF. Yeah. Fridays are always good. Always good. Janet Moore says, good morning, all. Happy birthday, Dave. Thank you, Janet. I appreciate it. Just happy to have another trip around the sun, you know. It's good morning, Mr. Dave. 42 and rain. Glad I mowed Wednesday, I guess. Yeah. I was going to put it off, and I thought, well, I don't want to mow today. You know, I got other things I want to do today. So I figured I'd get out there yesterday and go ahead and get it knocked out. And I'm glad I did. And now I don't have to worry about it because we are supposed to get some rain this weekend. So I probably wouldn't get a chance to mow. Russ says, Dave, you finally caught me again. Yeah, but you're still way older than me, Russ. You know you are. Jared Seymour says, morning, everyone. How you doing? There's Diana Carpenter with some birthday wishes. Thank you. I appreciate it. She got a little fancy with hers, didn't she? George H. Rothfuss says, hello. How you doing, George? Let's see. Dave Clemens, happy birthday. Thank you. Ditto on the birthday wishes. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Wilson Rubottom, thank you, sir. Oh, my phone just lit up over there. Is this my Medicare birthday? No, it is not. You know I'm not that old. It says, happy birthday, Dave. Thank you, Hitch. I appreciate it. Paul Stewart, thank you. Paul Camp says, yep, it's snowing in Fort Wayne, Indiana with 4 to 6 inches predicted. Holy cow. That's just silly. This late in April, snowing. George A. Tharapa says, snow in southeast Michigan, 200 feet visibility. Man. Hey, there's Mike C. Look at there. Happy birthday. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it, buddy. Diana says, so glad you heard from Jim. I am too. He's really caught me by surprise because he was the last person I think would have thought would be calling me yesterday. So, but I'm glad to hear from him. And he sounded great. He sounded really good. I mean, if I didn't know all this stuff was going on, I wouldn't have known any different because he sounded just like he always does. David from Portal Woodworks is in the house. Says, good morning, everyone. Thank you, Gary, for the birthday wishes. Dwayne says, happy birthday, young man. Hope all your dreams come true. Yeah, some of them have. Some of them not so much, but that's all right. Jim Sinicola, how you doing, buddy? Let's see here. Oh, okay. See, you're talking in fancy medical terms. I don't know what any of that stuff is. Is an antiviral medication showing results in the news today. Okay, thank you for letting me know that, Stephen. Because I at first I thought you just mistyped something. All right, good. Klondike says, good morning, 31 and snow. Oh, man. Let's see. Where are you? I lost my. Here he is, Dan Russell. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you too, buddy. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it. Klondike says, happy B-Day. Yeah, thank you. Let's see here. Thank you, Jim. Y'all don't have to keep putting them happy birthdays in here if you don't want to. It's just another day to me, really. Although I am going to have some pie later. I got some pie. Happy 39th. Yeah. Yeah. I wish. Johnny is in the house. How you doing, Johnny? Good to see you. Let's see. Let's see. We're currently getting 3 to 5. Yep, almost a whiteout. And he's up. Dave's up in Michigan. I noticed he didn't put any of those fancy adjectives today. I don't think. Let's see. No, I guess he didn't. Not so happy about it now, are you, Dave? All right, let's see. Diane says, Indiana has crazy weather. You just never know. Yeah. I am old, but I'm not so old that I forget what Indiana weather used to be like. I remember it well. That's why I'm one of the reasons why I live down here. JJ's Woodshop. How you doing, Jesse? Thank you for the birthday wishes. Jeff Chung, happy birthday. How you doing, Jeff? I haven't seen you in a while. Thoughts and prayers to Jim. Yeah, it never hurts to keep those up for a while, but I think he's going to be fine. Like I said, I think he'll be home either Sunday or Monday. It's my day. Yeah. Okay, if you say so. I keep getting these notifications popping out here. That's showing a little up on my buddy Jim. Thank you. All right. Well, I still got that crick in my neck. Just part of the fun of getting old, I guess. I did take an Advil earlier. It's weird. I'll get up and I'll gripe all day about aches and pains and stuff, and then never think to take an Advil. And it's like to me, it's a wonder drug. I can take one of those and I'll be feeling pretty good in an hour or two. But shoulders always give me a lot of trouble here lately. I don't know what's up with that. Just getting old, I guess. Some of that arthritis stuff or whatever. Anyway, I guess we're going to try to open back up the country a little bit. What do y'all think about that? Probably, I bet there's a lot of different opinions about whether or not we should start opening things back up. Won't change that much for me because the quarantine didn't really change much for me. I do things a little different, but yeah, won't change that much either way for me. I probably will, and I've always been, I never thought of calling it social distancing, but I've always just never really, I didn't want to go get all up under people. I keep my distance and let them have theirs. So even before all this stuff, so we'll be all right. Grant says, happy birthday. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, Grant. Lifting all that plywood at Lowe's. It was probably from lifting plywood, but it's not from Lowe's. I don't buy it at Lowe's. I get it at that other big box store. I always have to laugh when I say big box store because you see people in videos and I'm like, why is everybody so afraid to say Lowe's or Home Depot? Do you not want to advertise for them? Doesn't make any difference. They know who you're talking about when you say the orange box store or the blue box store. Just say what it is. Let's say he says, okay, Tom P61 says, open stuff up. The virus isn't going away anytime soon. Yeah, we can't stay in our houses forever. Can't do it. Just need to, like I said, practice the social distancing thing, which probably should be doing anyhow during the flu season. And I saw the other day, I meant to mention this, but Netflix, and this isn't surprising at all, Netflix is now, I guess, worth more than Disney. And you think about it, I'm like, well, yeah, everybody's sitting at home watching, streaming Netflix, so they're spending money on Netflix and they're not going to Disneyland or Disney World, stuff like that. So, yeah, that was not surprising at all. Let's see, Steven Toronto, he's got a different opinion. Says too soon in heavy economic areas such as New York City, maybe okay in the boondocks. Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. They're not just going to turn it wide open everywhere. They're going to do it in phases and in certain areas, and I think they have to. Troy says we have a Menards near us, an hour drive to get to Lowe's or Home Depot. Yeah. I wish we had Menards down here just because that way there'd be a third choice. I don't know if I've ever been in a Menards. I might have been in one sometime when I was visiting Indiana, but I don't know if I've ever been in there or not. Jason Roush in the house. How you doing? Thank you, Jason, for the birthday wishes. Appreciate it, buddy. Keith Stanford's here. Still cold in New Hampshire. Nothing different. Jim Bryant is here. How you doing, Jim? Happy birthday, he says. Thank you. That other Greg Hamilton says, happy birthday, old man. How you doing, Greg? Appreciate the birthday wishes. Steven says, if we could get a treatment, not a vaccine, we could open everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. So I've really kind of cut down on the watching all that stuff. I just get so tired of it. So I'm not as informed as I used to be, other than catch the highlights here and there. But it looks to me like, from what I'm hearing, it ended up not being near as bad as what they had projected. I don't know. The models were way off or something, and I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to scare us. I don't know. Let's see. Tom P says some areas will be a problem for a while, but many aren't. My town has only 40 cases, so kind of crazy to keep everything locked up. Yeah. A recent survey shows that the more birthdays you have, the longer you actually live. I'll have to research that, but I think it's probably true. Larry Gaunt says New York has the highest cases but lowest death rate at under 1%. Yeah. Let's see here. LB Sharp says if you want to see something funny, go to Q Riley Auto Parts website and type in the search type 121G. I thought the result was funny. I never do those things. Just I just don't. Dean's in the house. How you doing, Dean? Earl Walker says, give it time. They're building everywhere. Yeah, it seems like the construction, at least around here, hasn't slowed up much. I mean, you still drive around, there's houses popping up everywhere. So the construction crews are still out there working. So, Doug Sis says testing is the key to reopening. There's where'd it go? There's Barbara. Thank you, Barbara. She sent me a sweet little old card yesterday in the mail. Thank you so much. J Fabrication says, yes, can open up if it wants to. Won't change my routine much at all. Yeah, it won't change mine much either. Because, like I said, I'm a homebody, and all that. But especially in the wintertime, I don't like to get out because I don't like the cold. So if it's cold, I stay in the house. I go somewhere if I have to, like go get material or something like that. But there's just nothing I want to do when it's cold outside. I'd rather be in a shop. It can be cold in my shop. That's okay. Heat it up a little bit, but Mark Allen says, Dave, did you make a dust shoe? I guess that means for your Avid. I just added an Avid 4848 in addition to my Garage Works. Did you use the Avid plans for the dust shoe? I made a dust shoe for my Avid and it works fantastic. However, I did not use their plans. And here's why. They have the thing, but you look at the you go look at them, and it's the material list, and you got to have some 1-inch HDPE. You got to have, I think it's some 1/2-inch HDPE. You got to have a lot of stuff. And then when you look at the 1-inch HDPE that you're making the biggest part out of, you're basically paying that to get that thick of material, and in most of it you're sweeping up and throwing away. And I'm thinking that just seems a little silly to make it out of that when other things. So I tried to make something out of HDPE, but more where it wouldn't take so much material. And it was just too flimsy. I didn't like it. So I went back to my tried and true plywood method. So I have one that just, has one screw that you use to tighten it around the spindle. And then the bottom piece with the brush has the magnet. And I got some killer magnets they'll hurt your fingers if you don't get them out of the way. I mean, it really sticks good. So, and I can't remember if I did a video on that or not. I think I did. I think I did do a video on making the dust shoe for my Avid. He says, happy birthday. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. Dean says, I hope you have a great day and get you one of them chocolate pies. I got one yesterday. As a matter of fact, look who's here. Little Lutz is here. Just popped in to wish you a wonderful birthday, bro. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Bill says, happy birthday. Are you 39 and holding or 39 plus tax? I'm 24 with 40 years experience. That's what I am. Yeah, check out Jay Bates for an Avid homemade shoe. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Jay Bates, and that's an awesome dust shoe he made. But he has a lot of problems with dust, and I think he's got allergies and stuff like that really bad. So it's a big deal for him. But he's got like a big honking 4-inch thing on each side of the spindle that goes up to a 6-inch thing and all that. I mean, it's awesome, but I don't need all that. Not for the kind of stuff I do. And a lot of times when I'm running stuff, I don't even use the dust shoe if I'm filming or doing stuff like that. But yeah, Jay Bates, he built a big one, all right. Would I be willing to share the plan? Yeah, I already have. If you go and watch that video and look down below in the description, it's on my website. In fact, I've got, let's see here, just a quick. There have been over 200 people that went there and got that. It's not so much plans as it is the VCAR files. But Mark, if you got the, can't get that to pop back up. What's going on here? There it goes. If you got the Avid with the their plug and play spindle, this will fit perfect because that's what I got. So it's the exact same. You won't even have to modify anything. So yeah, you can just go to the website, davegatton.com. They're free, but you go, you add it to the cart and then just check out, and there's no pay because they're free. But like I said, it's not really plans. It's the VCAR files, the text files, and that kind of stuff. Yeah. I had to think. I did do a video on it. I think. I know I'm giving away the plan or the files on my website. See, I do so much stuff I can't even remember what I did and what I haven't. Yeah. Steve says no check yet. Yeah. I have not checked this morning. I about decided I'm not even gonna bother checking anymore because I don't think I'm on their priority list. I think I may be a little farther down the list, if I even made the list. I don't know if I even made the list. So Dean says, what have I got in mind for Saturday night show? I have no clue. We'll just get on there and see what happens. I've still been trying to get a few folks to come on as guests, and you can't make people come on if they don't want to. So I just don't worry about it. We get on there and we usually find something to talk about, whatever the questions in the chat drive us that direction. That's the direction we'll go. Mark says, yeah, I got the plug and play. Yeah, you're going to love that thing, Mark. It's awesome. It is really awesome. And congrats on getting one. Okay, everybody's saying, yeah, you did do a video on the dust shoe. Okay. I thought I did, but I couldn't. I was having a brain fart. And then when I thought about when he asked me about the plans, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. I did do a video because I was giving away the files for it. Becca said that she got her check. Yeah, I think she posted that she got hers. So I'm not worried about it because you know why? I'm getting everybody else's check. My sales have spiked, and I'm thinking, wow, it's gone crazy this week. And I know why. It's because everybody's getting a check in the mail. And they're like, what am I going to do with this money? Let's give it to Dave. Let's go buy something. So that's fine. I really don't need a check because y'all would give me part of yours. Just creates a lot of work for me. But I'm not complaining. I'll tell you one thing I want to mention too. You can take it as a public service announcement or BS, whichever case may be. But be really careful out there with your emails. And I'm not talking about virus stuff. I'm talking about scammers. Anytime the government does something, or any time around tax time in general, when people are getting refunds and stuff, these low down scum of the earth scammers just come out of the woodwork. I had an email this morning. I've gotten like 3 in the last 2 days, but the one I got this morning says your website has been temporarily suspended, click here to review. Maybe your card expired or whatever. Click here to review. And I immediately just go over and open up my website, and right there it is. I'm like, yeah. And then when I hover the thing over the little review button, you look down in the lower left-hand corner, and it's some weird email from Pakistan or somewhere like that. I don't know. But anyway, just be careful, because with all this government, these checks and all this stuff, they know you got money, so they're going to be trying their best to scam you out of it. So please be careful, and don't let them do that. Go to my website and buy something, send it to me. That way I'll be safe. I'm just kidding. All right, we're going to get out of here. I got stuff to do. I got pie to eat later. And it's going to be a good day. They're all good. Just some better than others. But this one's going to be a good day, I think. All right. We will, let's see. Today is Friday, 140th episode. Can we make it to 150? What do y'all think? We gonna make it? I think we might. We'll see. All right, everybody have a good day, and we will see y'all Monday, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Bring your coffee.